Hello, Dr. Darnise here. Come on in. So much has been happening. This is a Kamala moment. This is a moment for all of us, really all of us who want a better America than what we're looking at with that other guy, right? So come on in. I want to remind you to get your Black Studies reading list. I'm always talking about reading and history. And this is a great opportunity for you to share with your kids, your young people in your life, people like Shirley Chisholm, people like Fannie Lou Hamer, right? Even Bernice Johnson Reagan, who just died, she was a lead singer for Sweet Honey in the Rock, a band, very influential band in terms of like, kind of protest music, folksy kind of music. It's an opportunity for you to start teaching your kids. I just made that video about 3 mistakes Black people keep making, and one of them is that we keep expecting other people to educate our kids, and we don't take the charge. Here's an opportunity. Get that Black Studies reading list. It's going to be the link to that list is going to be in the description box. Get that list and at least start with your own kids, with the young people in your life. This is a moment bigger than Kamala herself. This is a moment for us as Black people to realize, oh, we have an opportunity to do something for ourselves. So let's do it. We're going to hash out the discrepancies later, but we got to get across the finish line first. We got to get across the finish line first, and then we're going to hash out all the stuff, okay? Oh, also in terms of history, you might want to talk to your kids about Booker T. Washington and W.B. Du Bois. And if you don't know that debate, kind of different positions that they held, look it up. Booker T. Washington said, go slow, right, in terms of social progress. Go slow. You don't want to upset the white people. You don't want to make them nervous because when you make them nervous, they get violent. Du Bois said, basically, F that. We're going to demand all of our rights right now. We've already got blood in the soil and we want what we want and we're not going to take no for an answer. So it's an opportunity for you to run with something in a current moment, right? Where your young people might be saying, what's the big deal? What's the big deal? Take this as an opportunity. So I wanted to talk about Kamala. Race and gender are going to be front and center, right? These conversations about intersectionality. Black womanhood is a particular intersectionality. Being Black and being a woman is a very specific intersectionality. And if you're not familiar with that term, you can just Google Kimberly Crenshaw. Kimberly Crenshaw. She has been talking about the intersection of being Black and woman. Again, get your Black Studies reading list. It'll be on there. Okay, so that's going to be front and center. We're going to see a lot of, let's just say what it is, hate, white supremacy, and vitriol coming at Kamala. And really all of us. Really all of us. They're already saying that she was a DEI hire. Kamala is a DEI hire? So what are they really saying to us? No Black person is really worthy of leadership. That's what they're really saying. No Black person can really be qualified. She's held the position of vice president for the last 3 years. We know her career. We know her education. But here they come because really they have nothing. They're blindsided right now. They are blindsided by Kamala coming front and center. So they're going to come to us via her about race and gender. Just expect it. Don't get knocked off our square. We haven't got time for that distraction over there because that's all that is. Because they are regretting a lot right now. One thing they're regretting is the choice in the vice president on their side, right? What is this Vance person bringing to the table, really? He's not bringing a darn thing to their party. He's not bringing. So they've got regret on their side. I actually would not be surprised in these times. I would not be surprised if they replaced Vance. Everything is up in the air. Everything is up for change. I would absolutely not be surprised if they replaced Vance because they realize they should have, at least for optics' sake, they should have picked a woman, Nikki Haley. They should have picked maybe even Tim Scott. We're going to laugh at that one. But Tim Scott did all the shucking and jiving for that job. He didn't get it. And word is his wife or fiance has left him. He didn't deliver the promised land, and she's like, I'm out of here, Black man. All right, so I am also looking for, since they say she's a DEI placement, crazy, they have been on the anti-DEI kick for a while, right? They've been calling that woke. All of these black people who are getting in these positions, they're not qualified. It's just because of DEI. And so companies have recently been eliminating their DEI positions, right? That meant a lot of people of color have been losing their jobs recently because these companies are now saying, oh, we don't need this. We don't need that after all. Microsoft, in particular, has recently cut their DEI staff. Microsoft. And then remember what happened to Microsoft? Their system went down globally. That's another whole story. God don't like ugly, but okay. So they cut their DEI. Now, what I'm thinking and forecasting is there's going to be a reversal of the reversal because now there's an elevation of a woman of color, right? There's an elevation of Black womanhood because Black womanhood is actually coming to save democracy yet again. You can fight if you want to, fight in the comments if you want to, but Black women continually are tasked with this, which is another story. We're going to come back around to that. Black women are continually tasked with it. I remember last time it was Stacey Abrams. Stacey Abrams from the state of Georgia basically turned Georgia purple and delivered it to Joe Biden. So Black women stay in this particular kind of role. So I'm expecting a reversal of the reversal on DEI, and we're going to see a lot more elevation of Black people, probably specifically Black women in positions of power. These companies are going to regret being anti-DEI. Let's just watch how they do. Oh, we didn't mean to fire those people. Come on back. When you're looking at a Madam President who is a woman of color, it's going to be kind of hard to say you don't need or recognize DEI, right? DEI means diversity, equity, and inclusion. If you are against diversity, you're against equity, you're against inclusion, what exactly do you stand for? The racism itself. Okay, and lastly, I want to talk about some more regret. Um, GOP regret. Vance, as I said before, right? Now, you know that woman, Amber Rose, she got on the stage at the convention and she was like how she's not black and all this stuff. And so she's been riding the wave of whatever fame they got over there for her. Don't y'all know she is on a train to regret and shame? You know that same train of regret and shame that Stacey Dash went on, Omarosa went on, I would say Herman Cain. Remember Herman Cain, who is deceased from hanging out with them during COVID? He caught COVID and didn't make it. Remember him? There was pictures of them, and they were all hugged up, and they didn't want to wear masks and all this stuff. Next thing we know, he was in the hospital and did not make it. Anyway, I'm just saying, I don't know. Somebody go get Amber if y'all think that you want to. She is in the sunken place right now. Amber is in the sunken place, and regret and shame are coming her way. Maybe just hook her up with Stacey Dash, and Stacey can tell her it's not going to go the way you think. Omarosa, it's not going to go the way you think. Remember, they had to literally drag Omarosa out of the White House. They literally dragged her out after they fired her. She wouldn't. She was. I don't know. She wouldn't go willingly. They dragged her out. All right. I'm just going to say this is Kamala's moment, but which means that we all have a moment. And I'm going to challenge you to think about what's coming up for you in your life that you need to step into. Be ready. If this moment has shown us anything for our own personal lives, be ready when the gates open, when something unexpected falls out of the sky. Somebody left a job and now you're up. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? If you're not ready, you want to know how to get ready, then that's when you need a consult with your life coach right here. All right. Last thing I'll say is once again, get your Black Studies reading lists. The link is in the description box. Use this moment to educate your kids. Use this moment, okay? Shirley Chisholm, Washington and Du Bois. What happens when Black people rise to power? We already know that the white supremacists come back at us after that. What is this historical thing they should know about? They should know about this. You could even talk about Black nationalism. What is Black nationalism about? It's about when Black people say, you know what, none of this. We're not participating in none of this. Teach them about Garvey. Teach them about the Nation of Islam, War Science Temple, even the Hebrew Israelites. Teach them about something. All right, that's it. It's a whole much going on. So much going on. I've probably been talking really fast in this whole video because there's so much going on. Stuff I haven't even begun to share with y'all yet. But look for me to be on here more often. Look for my shorts. I've been doing a lot of shorts, especially on the astrology tip. So much has been going on. I've been downloading spiritually like crazy. I can't even sleep at night. I've been downloading stuff crazy. Astrology coming to me. Anyway, I will be sharing that with y'all at another time. All right. Bye for now.